welcome back to another vlog. We are in Morocco, Marrakech. This is by no means a travel channel, by the way. I feel like in every vlog I'm somewhere else, but it is my birthday in a few days, so we thought we'd get away for a little bit. And I also just realized this is my 30th country that I'm visiting on my 30th birthday. So that was a cool coincidence to come across. But yeah, it's day one. We just got to our beautiful hotel, Riyadh, and we're gonna go try find some food and explore. But I'm really excited. I've never been to this side of the world. Everything feels really different, but I'm really excited, and yeah, I'm very hungry.
I like the white one. Very beautiful, huh? Look to the side, look somewhere else, look out there. Yeah, nice. Work it, girl. Yeah.
Morning, it is 7 a.m. and we are trying to go on a hot air balloon. So we woke up bright and early at 5:30, drove a little while to get to some desert area, and so now we're waiting to go up. I'm kind of terrified. Any last words? It was nice knowing you, Kyle.
Let's fly like birds.
Okay. If we die, let's die together. So normally we don't really do a lot of sightseeing when we go on holiday, but in Morocco, the architecture is just so beautiful that we are specifically mainly doing sightseeing. Like there's so many palaces and stuff that are just so impressive. New experience for us. And also, normally we like to do lots of like more local life stuff where we like go experience local.
No, but we've done enough of that.
That's the problem.
You want to show them where our Riyadh is based.
Our Riyadh is based in like the most local street where there is like a whole street market, and it is, to put it in a nice way, like overwhelming. It's just so crowded, bikes, donkeys, just people, everyone's hustling around you, and as a tourist, like you just look so lost, and I don't think people want to be filmed, or obviously not, so I'm being very respectful of that, but just even walking through that street is so intimidating every time. So yeah, local life here is not for the weak, I would say, or at least what we've seen so far. So we're enjoying like sightseeing and getting a break from the intensity of it. Cafe to just take a break because I was hot and bothered. It's very, very hot today, which is lovely, but I'm finding like the commute between each destination a bit stressful in Marrakech. I have heard obviously that it's very like busy, but like the hustle bustle here really doesn't compare to anywhere that I've been to before. Like I thought if I survive India well, then this is fine, but this is just, I don't know, the overall feeling is slightly different. So I think I'm having to like pace myself in between each destination. But each thing that we've seen, or each destination that we've been to is really beautiful. But just like the in-between is a bit much. Everybody, today is Eid and the streets of Marrakech are empty and we are strolling around in peace for the first time since getting here. All the shops are closed. I think everyone's probably celebrating with their families, so we're just taking it really slow and like probably just gonna go to a cafe, sit and journal and reflect because tomorrow is my birthday. But it feels nice to see Marrakech not busy and bustling. So yeah, this feels much more relaxing. So I really needed this and I feel really happy. stumbled across the cutest cafe, and I'm now sitting here just journaling a little bit because I wanted to take some time to reflect on my 20s and just, try to be present and realize that tomorrow I'm turning 30. Not that it's a huge big deal or anything, but I wanted to make sure I spend time reflecting on the past decade of my life and, not paying respect, celebrating the woman that I've become. And I think I'll make a whole separate video about that anyway, and that'll probably be uploaded before this one. But so just wanted to make sure that I spend time today reflecting, and I'm really glad that we managed to stumble across this cafe. And it's also really fitting that today is Eid, so everything is so quiet on the streets and it's just the perfect temperature. It's so sunny and blue skies. It feels like the perfect little pre-birthday gift to myself to be able to spend this day here. I think the first 2 days of Marrakech were a little bit more overwhelming to the senses. So today feels like a much more calming, relaxing day, and I really needed this. So good morning. It's my birthday and I'm officially 30. I don't think I'll be vlogging much today because I just kind of want to enjoy the day and be a bit present. We just had breakfast and are sitting on the rooftop of our riad right now, just gonna read and soak up the sun. It's such gorgeous blue skies, which is my yearly birthday wish to have blue skies for my birthday. So I think we'll go out for lunch later, and then we're gonna go to a hammam and just have a really relaxing day. Feeling really grateful that I get to spend the start of my 30s in such a beautiful place, feeling super relaxed. I really wanted to be somewhere warm for my birthday, so I can't believe I just managed to escape the European cold so easily by coming here. So feeling very grateful. I'm gonna have a really chill, restful, relaxing birthday. See you later. like I owe Marrakech an apology because the first 2 days felt like very overwhelming, but the last 2 to 3 days have felt really calm, and I realized that we arrived on a Saturday and our riad is located right next to this farmers market, and so it was just very, very crowded and hectic there every weekend, I guess. But now that it's a weekday, it is a random Wednesday, the streets are actually so much more bearable, and maybe also because we've been here for a few days, I think we have learned the ways of maneuvering the streets here without feeling too scared. And I think a lot of my friends also warned me a lot about being really cautious in Marrakech, especially as a female. People warned me to dress modestly and said that, people might stare and all that kind of stuff. But actually, it's been fine. And I think when we first arrived, we were really anticipating the worst. And so we were constantly alert and just making sure of our surroundings, being really overwhelmed by the number of people around us and stuff. But now that we've kind of had a feel for the city, it's been absolutely fine. I haven't really felt like anybody has been looking at me, but also I've been trying to dress as, somewhat modestly. Maybe it's also because I am with my husband. Maybe it's different if you're just a female by yourself or just a group of girls. But yeah, overall, my experience has actually been fairly positive. I feel like I owe the city an apology because I said that I was a bit overwhelmed by it the first 2 days. I think my overall tips would be friendly to locals here. Respect their privacy, don't go stuffing your camera in their face without their consent, and also don't engage too much in conversation with sellers if you don't really intend on buying anything. I think that gets their hopes up, and then sometimes they end up being rude to you for wasting their time, so yeah, be cautious of that. If you're a girl, dress modestly for your own sake if that makes you feel more comfortable and safe. I think I was grateful that I dressed fairly modestly. It made me just feel like people looked at me less, and I just like to blend in a little bit more. I don't really want anyone's eyes on me. And then lastly, walk on the right side of the road. And by the right side, I mean not the left, but the right side, so that you don't get run over by motorbikes. Come on a weekday. I think the weekdays are definitely less hectic than the weekends here, because obviously that's when everyone's out and about shopping, and then the streets feel even more crowded. And definitely come check out the sites. Again, I don't normally go sightseeing a lot when I'm a tourist, just because I want to experience the local life, but the Moroccan architecture is honestly so stunning, and I'm just never tired of it. So I would really recommend that you actually check out the sites in Marrakech. And then maybe one final tip to wrap it all up is just come here with an open mindset. The city is probably very different to where you're from, especially if you're from Europe like I am. Just give it a few days to settle in, and then just really try to appreciate the city for its own unique aspects.